Hello everyone. Now it's been a while. I've actually had a haircut, and a lot of stuff has happened. I had a few life events, a 1 year anniversary of a relationship, looking for a new job, stuff like that. So there's a lot of changes going on in my life. I realized that as part of having a lot of changes in my life, I actually have a lot more time, and so I have plenty of time to look at some stuff that people have been saying. And as you can tell by this project title up here, yeah, Rhett Shull posted a video today. He did a video on whether the fretboard wood changes the tone, and I think he made a great point. And the reason why I wanted to cover it is because I was agreeing with him until he said something right at the very end that made me think otherwise. Now, granted, he went very factual with it. He tried to keep everything as like consistent as possible. He actually went into the video saying he didn't think there was going to be like any real difference. He did notice a difference. I did notice a difference, and I'm going to tell you why that difference really doesn't matter. There was one comment that was left underneath that video that said something along the lines of like, "Now I need to convince my wife why I need to buy 3 new guitars. Like I need 3 strats instead of 1." And I thought that was funny. I definitely thought it was funny. Like, yeah, oh, I need an excuse to be able to own 3 instead of 1. But then I thought about it, and I was like, why would you need the same strat 3 times, but with different woods? I don't think that's what it was saying. But anyway, this is my point of view. We're gonna start looking at all of these, and what we're going to do is I completely forgot to set this up. With this first one, which is here called Chords Maple. Hopefully this video doesn't get claimed because it looks like he's got a couple of songs here. I can just stick to the chords if worst comes to worst. But this first one is with... Oh, he started with the rosewood, so I'm actually going to start with the rosewood. And we're going to look at this frequency analyzer, and we're going to see if we can see any differences. That was just him switching to another pickup, so I'll just find what that was. Yeah. I just gotta say, because I feel like I'm about to rebut a statement and I don't want to seem like I'm coming across as a piece of crap. These are really well recorded, and definitely props to Rhett for recording these really well. And yeah, I got them from his thing, so you know, I follow him. I agree with a lot of his stuff. Now let's look at, we're gonna keep that one there, and we're gonna look at this maple one here, and then I will see if I can actually try and overlap them. But this next one, I know they're like getting some small real estate. I don't actually know how to make this smaller, but we can sort of see the if I put it there, you can you'll be able to see the differences. So this next one is going to be the maple, and this is where he said he noticed differences. I'll start here. So already you can see, just with an actual frequency analyzer, because sometimes people forget that we need more than just our ears sometimes. I'll try and line it up, but you can really see in this kind of, you can definitely see in this high-end area, it's way more spiky. I mean, you can already tell, where is it going? That's going just below 20 dB. Up here it's going just below 20 dB, but in a slightly different frequency range. So you can already see, yeah, there's differences. There's noticeable differences. I am not debating that in the slightest. I can definitely tell that there's differences. Here's where I think that there needs to be a point made about whether, wait, which one's which? This one is this is the maple, so this is the spikier one. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay. So I'm just having a look at these frequencies. I'm going to try and line them up. He said that they were spikier. Around this negative 30 dB line is where we get our biggest spike, just around like sort of that 1 point, would be about 1.8, 1.9K. And in this frequency range, we see that there's a bit of a spike. I mean, just at that 30 dB, it goes slightly above in that sort of same sort of area. There isn't that massive spike. So, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because, yeah, there's a bit of a difference. But what if we go to that around 2 to 5K range and we give that a bit of a boost on the rosewood? What's going to happen there? There's our 5K, there's our 2K, and we're just going to give that a little bit of a boost, and we're going to see what that does to the frequencies. Bypassed. So you can already see, just adding just that tiny little bit of a boost there, versus this one, you can already see. Now, they still look different, but they look a bit more similar, don't they? He was making a point about snappiness, and it's very subtle. It's so incredibly subtle. That's probably not where we're going to hear it most, right? Because that's just chords. So, once again, I'm not going to get into the roasted, because the roasted's kind of just the maple, but slightly different again. Let's do My Baby. Oh, I can move me around. What? Let's look at rosewood. Let's look at... So this is the maple one, and this is the rosewood one. Say hi, guys. Hi, guys. Okay, so this one that we're listening to right now is the rosewood. You can see where the rosewood kind of dips right down here. The maple does actually, it shelves. So, whoopsies, I just hit something, and I don't want to do that. I'm an idiot. How do I, crap. I was silly. I don't know how to use this plugin. It's my first time using it. There's probably a way to overlay it. I'm just being dumb. I'm bypassing, gonna put that in, and we're gonna put that shelf in. That's gonna get a little bit of that as well. So we haven't listened to the maple. Let's actually go between them. This is the rosewood. And this is the maple. Oh, sorry, that was the rosewood with the EQ on it. But I put the EQ on it, and now it sounds pretty much exactly the same. Let me bypass it. Rosewood. And I'm going to put it in. That snappiness immediately comes out, like the moment you hear that come in. You can hear that snappiness, and I wonder if I do that. That's the rosewood, right? This is the rosewood, this is the maple. Oh, what? I haven't put it in the exact same spot, but I have created a shelf. Is there a way for me to enlarge this? Maybe. Ah, there is. Whoa! But I think you see my point. My final point for the video. I'm going to move the microphone more in frame. My final point for the video. Is tonewood a thing? Yes. Should you buy a guitar because the maple sounds different from the rosewood? No. Look, maybe you want to. Maybe. I get it. Us guitar players, we love tone. If we didn't see a difference in tone, we wouldn't buy multiple guitars. But it's not just about tone. Just remember, there's feel. As in, not as in playing with feel, I mean as in it's the feel of the instrument. How does it play? How does it sound is a thing. But I'm telling you right now, if you want a different sound, for the love of God, get a different amp. It'll make a world of difference, and then get a different speaker, and it'll make even more of a world of difference. I don't know. This video seems scrambled. I just don't understand. I mean, everyone's allowed to have their opinion, and everyone's allowed to have the difference. I get it. So ultimately, scrambled video, but my point is, if you want to make a difference in your tone, Don't do it from the guitar. Either do it in post or get a different amp. Because, trust me, a free parametric EQ plugin or I don't know, an EQ pedal is gonna cost way less than I don't know how much. So let's go to Sweetwater. He said that he got all the things from Sweetwater. I am not from America, so prices are different. But let's go to Sweetwater. Let's see if we can find roasted maple neck. Okay, so, but already you can see, I don't think he got that one. I think he got more like that. But look, 400 bucks. Whoa, there you go. Road worn, 500 bucks. And it was a rosewood neck. I'm guessing it's not that one, but still, like 450 bucks. So you're paying at least 400 bucks, United States dollars. Just to put that in perspective for any of my Aussie viewers. That is kind of currently how our dollar's going. So United States dollars, let's go $3.99. That's nearly 600 bucks. That is nearly 600 bucks in my money. When that plugin that I was using, where is the price of it? Oh, sorry, better yet, there is no price. That frequency analyzer that I'm using, completely free. Completely free. And then even that EQ7 that I was using with Pro Tools, it seems like I don't have a price. So let me try and find, just trying to find a price, man. Just trying to find a price. So it's for Pro Tools. So, but if I get 7-band alternative, something very similar that I've seen be used, 45 bucks. That's an EQ. And I know that this is all stuff that's digital and you may want to do it pre because you want to use it for live. Don't worry, I get ya. Let's look at... Okay, so something a little bit different. There's some other stuff. Mind you, this is in my country's prices, so it'd be even cheaper over in the States. But you can get a few graphic EQs. That's actually a parametric one, so you can actually pick the frequency, which is what I was doing. And I was doing like a shelf. Like, that's 600 bucks. That is actually the same price as one of those necks. And you can change it up. You can do this, you can do that. My ultimate point for this video. If you're deciding which neck to get on your guitar, pick the one that looks the nicest. And if you're going to pick the one that's on the tone, trust me, do not get a replacement neck to change your tone. Get a replacement neck when your neck breaks. Because there's cheaper alternatives to changing your tone, and it's going to make a greater difference.